Christine and Elaine, I want to go ahead and show you right before you guys went to that press conference a short time ago, the water was below my knee. It is now above my knee. I'm standing on a side street here in Bel Air, which is about 10 miles southwest of the city of Houston. And this just gets deeper as you go further down. I want to go ahead and point out, you can see that speed limit sign. So you get an idea of how deep the water can get. It's about cut in half. If I walk up here to where these businesses are located, there's no official sidewalk where you step up. You just drive into this business area right here. And you have people that are getting through a small area that they're able to kind of snake their way through apartment buildings and other parking lots and then come along here to avoid the water. They're all trying to get to the freeway to get out of town. And guess what? Once you get to the freeway, there are so many places that are blocked. You can see right now there are people walking through our live shot right now. They were able to stock up at a gas station nearby, get some supplies and stuff. How are you guys doing? This is what I'm talking about. These are the cars that are trying to make their way through the parking lot as we're standing here to get over to the freeway. I'm going to have my photographer, Scott, follow that car because this is what's happening right now. They try to get up to this intersection, and then they try to get on 610, which is the inner loop around the city of Houston. The problem is once you get on the freeway, there are a number of police officers who are turning people around. So there are people who are stuck. There are people who keep getting turned around. It's taking several hours just to go a few miles, if at all. That's why they're asking people to just stay put at home. As we follow this truck, you can see that fence line here, and you can see homes just beyond that fence line. I can tell you when we got here just a few hours ago, the water had not gone over the median here. It has now gone over the median, and it's creeping towards those homes. I know further down, a number of the homes are flooded. There's some apartment buildings where people are parking their cars up on 5th and 6th floor parking garages to try to get the cars out of harm's way if that comes to them in that parking spot. But we do know that people in these businesses, too, last night, they started trying to get home. They couldn't make it. They had to turn around, and they hunkered down and slept here. They're now trying to find a ride home, but as you can see, this water is just rising so quickly. When we talk to city officials, it sounds like here in Bel Air, water is falling down in rain form at about 1 inch an hour. They've gotten at least 15 inches of rain so far, so more than a foot since the storm started. We're expected to get another 10 inches today. And I can tell you, since we've been standing out here, we've gotten at least a couple more with how far the water has come up. We were in a parking lot that was completely dry, and I'm watching my photographer's feet now starting to get wet. So as I toss it back to you in the studio right now, that's the situation out here. People really being asked to just stay at home and not get out on the roadways, especially around the city of Houston.
Conditions clearly getting worse there in Bel Air, Texas, where we have Jamie Yuccas reporting for us. Jamie, thank you. Let's bring in Scott Padgett now, chief meteorologist at our CBS station KTVT in Dallas-Fort Worth. Scott, what is the latest as far as what you're seeing on your maps?
From what I'm seeing, Elaine, the latest is this is going to get worse. We are continuing to see these feeder bands pulling into Houston, right over Houston. You notice that center of circulation still well down to the south and west. So over the last 4 hours, we continue to see the really warm Gulf waters feeding this system, continuing to pull this tropical moisture right up over Houston to near Galveston. So these are those feeder bands that we've been looking at as we've gone through probably all morning long. And as I've zoomed my way in just a bit more, thankfully, at least right now, not noticing any tornado warnings, but that's going to be the potential as we go through the remainder of the morning and into the afternoon. Those spit ups can happen in these feeder bands. Houston right in the middle of one right now. Rainfall rates maybe 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour. But what's also interesting is I widen out this view. Look at this feeder band, and we're going to go ahead and just track how far down it feeds, almost to near Mexico, about 315 miles away, feeding into this. The radar estimated 48-hour rainfall. In some areas, 20 to 24 inches of rain. You can really see how it's been piling up as we've gone through the morning hours and now about to go into the afternoon hours. So look at the maximum totals by county. Here's Harris County, the Houston area, Galveston County, 24 inches of rain, more than 24 inches of rain in Harris County, but also surrounding counties, more than 2 feet of rain so far, and we're not done with this yet. Just over the last hour, just a couple of inches of rain, but we're going to add on to that as those feeder bands push their way on in. Here's my future sky forecast. As we go through the remainder of the morning hours into the evening, you notice that it doesn't stop. It sits over the same area, and that means we're going to be dealing with the potential of another maybe 14 inches of rain by Tuesday to Wednesday. By Thursday, an additional 22 inches of rain from now until then, on top of the 2 feet that we've already seen, because Harvey is just moving very slow. South-southeast at 2 miles per hour. Now, I know a lot of us like to focus on those winds at 40 miles per hour. It is going to hang out as we go through the next couple of days as a tropical storm. Elaine?
Relentlessly punishing conditions. Scott Paget with KTVT.